apples and cherries, and welcome to your phonics lesson for today. So this week we're going through our set 1 sounds again, and I've got a selection here, so say them as loud as you can. Fantastic, well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Okay, so carrying on with what we've been doing every single day this week, I have got your sound button practice sheet here. Make sure that you have got day 3 in front of you, and if you pause the video now, you can write on your sound buttons and then we'll check them together in a minute. Okay, have you popped on all your sound buttons? Remember, if it has an alien next to it, it's an alien word, so it's not going to make sense. And if it doesn't have an alien next to it, it's a real word, so it should make sense. Let's read this first one together. Shep, shep. So you should have a line underneath the sh, a dot underneath the e, and a dot underneath the p. Okay, give yourself a tick or fix it if you need to. The next one, d-a-sh, dush. Okay, so you need a dot underneath the d, a dot underneath the a, and a line underneath the sh. Give yourself a little tick or fix it if you need to. And they're both alien words, so they're not going to make sense. These two down here, they do not have aliens next to them, so they're real words. So let's have a look at this one. Thank. So we need a line underneath the a dot underneath the a, and a line underneath the sound. Okay, give yourself a tick or a fix it if you need to. And the bottom one here, I say it a bit differently to you, so I'll say it in both ways, okay? So we've got b-a-th, bath. So I'm from Wales and I say bath, but in Reading you might say bath, okay? So you need a dot underneath the b, a dot underneath the a, and a line underneath the sound, okay? So it's either bath or bath, depending on how you say it at home. Okay, give yourself a tick or a fix it if you need to. So this week we've been looking at lots of tricky green words, and yesterday we were focusing on something called consonant clusters, and that's where you've got 2 consonants, which are 2 types of letters, together, and they make it a bit tricky for us to read. We're going to carry that on again today now with some 3 more green words. But we're not going to go over it as much as we did yesterday. You just need to make sure that you are really listening to all of the sounds that you Fred took. So let's start with this green word. Okay, so get your Freddy fingers out. Oops, let's do it together. Spot, spot. And again, spot, spot. Brilliant. So the consonant cluster on this one is the S and the P for the sp sound. Let's do it one more time. Spot, spot. Fantastic. Okay, next one. Just make sure all my sound buttons are on so that you can see them very well, nice and clearly. Okay, next one. G, r, a, n. Say it a bit quicker. G, r, a, n, gran. Okay? G, r, a, n, gran. So the consonant cluster on this one is the G and the R, making the gr sound. Let's do it one more time together. G, r, a, n, gran. Excellent. Well done. And the last one for today is this one. P, r, o, p. Let's do it again a bit quicker this time. P, r, o, p. One more time. P, r, o, p. Prop. Okay, so the consonant cluster on this one is the P and the R, making the purr sound. Okay, p-r-op, prop. Fantastic. Let's nod our sounds out then, and when I push the word forward, you say the whole word. Okay. Gran. Spot. Well done. Okay, so make sure you've got a pencil and paper ready. Today I'm going to say the word. I'm going to say the word a couple of times and you are going to pinch it out by yourselves, okay? Remember to pinch out each of the sounds. Try not to blend those consonant clusters together because you might miss some of the sounds in the word. Okay, so the first word I'd like you to write is the word spot. I'm going to say it again. Really listen carefully so you can hear all the sounds to pinch it out. Spot, spot, spot. Okay, pinch out the sounds and pause the video now so that you can write down the word. Okay, have you added in your sound buttons? So this is the word that you should have written down. Spot, spot. Make sure that you've got that p sound there. So not this, sot, sot, that's not right. We need spot, spot. Okay? Spot, spot. Well done. Okay. The next green word I would like you to write is the word gran. Now listen carefully. Gran, 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 gran. Okay, so pinch it out and pause the video now to write down your green word gran. Okay, have a little look. Have you got 4 letters in your word for gran? G, R, A, N, gran. So make sure that you've remembered that sound, that we haven't got G, A, N, gan. That's not right. We need G, R, A, N. G, R, A, N, gran. Okay? Give yourself a tick or fix it if you need to. Brilliant. Well done. Okay then, so yesterday we looked at 2 red words and we're going to look at another 2 red words today. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to hold them up and say the word and you say it after me. So, 2, 2. So this is the number 2. And this one, walk, walk. So this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. Well done. Okay, so I'm going to pop these words into my cover here on the board. In a second, if you pause the video, can you please put these 2 words into a sentence? So you might put them in the same sentence or you might want to put them in a separate sentence. Remember that this word here, it says 2, but this is the spelling for the number 2. Okay? So this is for the number 2. So pause the video now and tell your grown-up at home a sentence with the word 2 in and a sentence with the word walk in. Wow, they sound like some great sentences that you come up with. This one here is the word 2 and my sentence for that one is I ate 2 chocolate bars. Oopsie. I ate 2 chocolate bars. And this one, the word walk, my sentence is I walk to the shop. I walk to the shop. Okay? Now, if you pause the video, you might want to pause the video so that you can write down these words. Okay? So the first word you're going to write is the word 2. Now, can we thread a red? No, we just need to know it, so I'm going to use my letter names to help you. So for the word 2, or the number 2, you need a T, a W, and an I. So you need a T, a W, and an I. If you need to pause the video now to catch up, please do. And then once you've written the word 2, can you write the word walk? So you need a W, an A, an L, and a K. Okay, so you need a W, an A, an L, and a K. And if you need to pause the video now to catch up, please do. Fantastic. Okay, so now we're on to our ditty page. And remember, this is our ditty page number 4. And the title is Get a Hat. And we're so good at reading these words now, that today we're going to read it together, but we're not going to Fred talk the words, we're going to read them all in one go. So you might want to nod in your head to say the word, but we're going to see if we can read it a bit quicker, okay? Are you ready? Get that pointy finger out with me. Get a hat. Get a hen. Get a cat. Get a pen. Fantastic, well done. Give yourselves a pat on the back. And today's question is about this piece, this writing, and so you're going to tell your grown-up at home what the answer is. Okay, it says at the bottom, which two animals do we have to get? So there's 4 things it asks you to get, but out of those 4 things there are 2 animals. I wonder what those 2 animals are. Okay, enjoy the rest of your day and I'll see you tomorrow.